just to come and give him a little motivational speech. As you can tell, he looks like he's down in the dumps. He's not doing real well with himself. So we're gonna take him to my van down by the river. We're gonna put bingo, bango, bongo in a drum and we're gonna slap it down. That's what's about to happen on Wild Fish, Wild Places, everybody. So you can just shut your yappers and watch.
It's Matt Foley, motivational speaker.
So nothing makes me happier than meeting up with my buddy Dennis Isbisher to film Wild Fish, Wild Places, right? It's my favorite thing ever to do. So I snatch him and Cy up at the airport, dressed up as Chris Farley, of course, right? So I had to do my Matt Foley impression.
Somebody's getting dressed up, and it's usually Jarod.
I felt like being a little bit more myself today. I was a little down in the dumps. But now that I'm headed away from the river to go to the river, I'm confused. We're going to the river. I live in the river.
Oh man,
fishing may be a little tough, dude, but we're gonna figure it out.
Oh really? It's gonna be tough.
All the rivers.
And then what do we do?
Well, I'm not sure yet. If anything, I'll just leave this outfit on. We'll go out.
Yeah.
It's fun as hell.
The fishing's tough. We need a motivational speaker.
So the rivers will stay low and the fish won't come up them, right? They just sit out in the tide waters and they just sit there and wait and wait and wait because they don't want to navigate the rivers when they're low. For one, it's hard to get up, and for two, they're so used to dodging predators. The higher the river, the safer they can be going up river. So they'll wait until there's a big rain and there's a big bump in the river, and when the river comes up, it's like a trigger goes off in their head and they all shoot up river. And so, you know, we were waiting for that rain because the rivers were so low to flush fish up river for us to fish. Well, it rained enough that you know, it blew the rivers out, and they'll come back into shape and they'll fish phenomenal on the days they come back into shape. It's just, when are they going to come back into shape? As long as it keeps raining, we're kind of stuck for now. But so, you know, being a fisherman, especially a coastal fisherman, you got to be willing to change your game. And so the river we were going to fish is 2 miles from our Airbnb. The river we may go have to fish maybe 3 hours from our Airbnb. So, you know, you got to kind of be ready to move and shimmy and shake and do all that stuff to be able to do what you want to do. And we came to go fishing, not sitting, so we're going fishing.
And so I pick him up, we start off with laughs, it's fun, we go, we have lunch, we have a few drinks, everything's jiving, it's going good, we get to the house, we're gonna go fish this awesome river, we have these plans, you know, and they're chucked full of fish, and all of a sudden, tumble, tumble, tumble. We start hitting one brick after another, one wall after another. Mother Nature was mad, and the rivers all rise. They blow out. And Dennis gets a phone call from home, he has to fly out the next day, so we lose that very first day of fishing.
Love you, brother. Go. Have a safe trip home. Catch you outside.
Now we have no host. So Dennis had to go home. We're missing a complete day of fishing. Things are going completely south. So what do? We decided to go south with it. So we rolled 4 hours south down the Oregon coast to the next spot to fish.
So, along with every fishing trip, things happen, right? And so we are actually 4 hours from our destination south of where we started because Mother Nature was not quite being fair to us in the water scheme of things. So we're going to hit this river down here in Southern Oregon with my good buddy Jacob and Max, and we're gonna head down the water and see if we can't put a few chinook in the box with a few really cool techniques. You know, twitching jigs, throw some bobbers, pull some plugs, do some really cool stuff. So stay tuned, we'll be at you here in a bit.
Hi, my name's Jacob Mikolite of Mikolite's Guide Service. I'm a fishing guide here in Oregon. I guide all over up and down the Oregon coast, the Columbia, the ocean, everything else like that. Been guiding now for 8 years. This is my 8th year guiding. So what we're doing now is getting the boat ready. We just drove 4 hours to get down here, crack of dawn. River's perfect. Gonna get some plugs out, get some back bouncing rods baited up, and get ready to see if we can whack a few nice kings.
We're all pumped up. Max has got the first fish, actually the second one. I lost the first one.
But one thing we're going to check these fish for is when we get them in, they're a hatchery-only fishery, right? So if we're going to kill it and take it home, it has to be hatchery-only. And what that means is it's missing its adipose fin. I'm not sure if these ones have ventral clip fins too.
No.
Sometimes hatcheries will clip fin, like a left ventral clip fin, to signify that they are a hatchery as well. But so we're going to get this fish in. Max is going to drag him to the boat. We're going to net it. We're going to check it and decide if we can bonk or not bonk. The question of the day is to bonk or not to bonk.
Hi, my name is Max Wagner. I'm from Eugene, Oregon. Grew up fishing all over the Oregon coast and all the valley streams as well.
Just really quality fall chinook here on the Oregon coast.
You know, with bad luck comes good luck. And so you've got to keep positive, you've got to keep pushing forward if you want the bad luck to turn into good luck. And that's exactly what we did. So we hit the water today, the water was beautiful, it was a long 4-hour drive, we're all exhausted, we all get in the boat, we're doing our thing, and we get set up in this awesome spot, right? And we just know there's fish there. And the first bobber drains, and here goes our luck. From here to here, we start climbing that hill.
You got him? Oh. Yep, you got him. Oh!
Jack or something.
Yep. Yep, yep.
Well, I don't know what's going on here, right? Like, I have everything going for me. I have leverage, I have the whole deal. I've tried setting the hook, I've tried reeling into them. The salmon aren't being my friends today.
Oh yeah, Jared, he tried his best, that's for sure, but...
I feel a little bad about myself and making myself look bad in front of Jacob. You know, Jacob just looks up to me, like literally, but not as a fisherman, I can tell you that today. Fish on. Let's see, I'm 0 for 2, so let's not make it 0 for 3. Got some shoulders on him, man. I love fighting salmon like this. You just feel every pull, like every head shake, like, trying to get out of the hole. Been doing this back where we were. Go double, double.
Oh. Triple?
Get triple.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is why we come coastal fish, right? All of us dog tired this morning, all of us dragging, all of us like a little bit under the weather. And we come down here, rods are swinging, smiles going, people laughing, boats humping, eggs slinging everywhere. You gotta love this, right?
If he's under 24 inches, we're allowed to keep 5 a day. And he's clipped, just like the rest of them. They have to be clipped.
So this is a wild fall chinook. This river's hatchery only, along with the fact this guy's a little colored up, a little past his prime. So what we're gonna do, instead of taking him out of the water, we're gonna pop this hook out and kick him on his way so he can go do his duty and make some babies for the future.
Yeah. That's the beauty about it. You don't got to kill them all. We're out here having fun. We don't need to kill them all. A lot of us have fish in our freezers anyway. We'll kill the ones we want. We'll be selective because we can be, and you know, take care of the resource at the same time.
Oh, baby. Oh,
That's a dandy chrome fish. So this is what we're looking for, is these chrome fish like this. He kind of uses using a new technique, something a little different. He's taking one of our twitching jigs and put it underneath the bobber.
The quality of fish today, they were fresh, bright fish. So they just came out of the ocean. This river in particular, it's a shorter river, so we're fortunate that it doesn't take them very long to get up out of the ocean and up to where we are fishing. So guys, I'm going to show you a little tech tip that I do with my twitching jigs, my bobber jigs and stuff like that when you're fishing for salmon. So we just showed before on the last tech tip that we caught a fish on this jig. Well, it got all slimy and kind of bloody and stuff like that, so the feathers are all gummed up. You can see that. So what I do is I take some lemon joy, I sprinkle a little bit of that on there, and I rub it in the feathers or fur, whatever you have on your jig. Dip it in the water, and it brings this thing back to life and looks all gorgeous and sexy again, ready for a fish to eat. It's really important to keep these things clean so those feathers puff out in the water and undulate under there, and those really attracts those fish into want to come in and eat these. It's one of my most favorite things to do when I'm fishing these jigs is washing them like that. Oh my God, mile away. I'm gonna throw you off, Max.
So a little update, we're cruising down this river. It's absolutely a beautiful, amazing river. And you know, we're doing a bunch of different techniques, super fun. We've got them on twitching jigs, we've got them on bobbers and eggs, we've got them no bites on plugs yet, and a couple back bounces. This is a super fun river to fish. We're catching some big fish right now. Max is on his second or third fish of the day that he's fighting right here, and we're in a beautiful spot. So stay with us, this is gonna be a really, really cool episode. We're gonna come to some really neat stuff down the river that Jacob said. That's a great fish, Max.
Yeah, nice, really nice fall chinook. He's got a little color on him, but he's still fresh from the ocean. Got a couple sea lice on here. These only survive for 3 to 5 days in fresh water usually, so just because he's got a little color doesn't mean he's not super fresh, but we've already got some really nice fish in the boat, and we've got fish in our freezers, so we're probably gonna kick this guy loose. Just a really quality fall chinook.
Look at that specimen, look how thick that is. I mean, look at my hand on that thing. Look at the size of this thing's head. Look at the beautiful spots and the kind of color changes on him, man. What a neat fish.
Yeah,
good job, bro.
He's a hatchery fish. He would be legal to keep, but we'll send him back and give somebody else a shot at him probably.
We don't got to kill them all, do we?
Yeah, no.
Nice. I'll get the net out of your way. You let that big guy go back to the net. Sounds good. That's a dandy. That's a beautiful fish, right? I have no problems releasing a fish like that. You know, they're just so gorgeous, and they're such a cool piece of this whole puzzle for us today. So, look at this thing. Look at that. What a beautiful fish. Look at this thing. That's a tank. What do you think that weighs? Probably 20 pounds? 19, 20 pounds? Yeah, 19, 20 pounds. Big old head on him. This is a cool fish, right? You gotta love letting these big chinook go back and do their thing, man. That's a beautiful thing. Here you go, buddy. Yeah, bro. Thanks, man. This has been such an awesome day. So fun. I think we got a couple more left in us, and then we're going to bounce. That's awesome. So the end to a phenomenal day, right? We've faced a lot of adversity trying to get to this point, you know, and that's part of the fun, though. When you do it with a crew like we had today, you know, Jake and Max, and it just made for a great day because we got hit with a lot of stuff at the start and it came together, and so it's just a blessing in disguise. It was absolutely awesome. I couldn't have asked for a better finish for all of our hard work than how we ended up today. So I hope you enjoyed absolutely everything that we did, because we did it all for you guys out there because we know you love it. So thank you for watching Wild Fish Wild Places. Thank you for being part of our family. We hope you share this with yours.